So I thought I'd show you another 5-minute Kung Fu lesson. And I was thinking about the realigning kick from the end of the Chum Kiu form. And I realized that I haven't really covered kicking much with you guys. So consider this learning how to run before you crawl. But see, at the end of the Chum Kiu form, there's a kick that is called the realigning kick or realignment kick. And depending on who you talk to and what lineage you're talking to, I mean, there may be differences of opinions. Wing Chun's not particularly known for its kicking, but we do kick. We tend to do what's called a nailing kick, so it doesn't have a hard chamber. We aim with the heel of our foot, not with the ball of the foot. It doesn't snap, it thrusts, it's very quick, it relaxes immediately once penetration depth is reached. I mean, it's a very Wing Chun kick. So at the end of Chum Kiu, you have been moving laterally. Well, you've been moving laterally to your starting point, is really what I'm saying. And you end in a position here, you chamber, you readjust your foot, and you throw the kick. Now the problem is a lot of people think that it is a crescent kick. It is not a crescent kick. Some people practice, and this is a lineage thing, but some people practice a side kick from here. As a fighter, it's a perfectly valid option. It's just not the intended option from the form. And we do have side kicks in Wing Chun, it just simply does not present itself in this form. And so with the realigning kick, what you're dealing with, the principle is that from this horizontal, from your start position, you kind of have a cone of effectiveness. It's about a 135-degree cone. Of course, I can kick straight off front. I'm not, and this is speaking of with my left leg, as if my opponent was on the left side of my body. I could kick straight up to the front. Generally speaking, we don't cross ourselves when we kick, and don't know too many styles that do. And the idea is that with a simple pivot and hip snap, Yuma, you can basically broaden that range from being forward to being this cone of all the way up to about a 45-degree angle out this way, or 135 degrees from where you started. You have this big arc, and that's the strategy of the kick. It's all about being able to track your opponent with your kick. Maybe your opponent is coming in at an odd angle from you and you have to move. Now yes, and maybe in some cases you catch somebody out of the corner of your eye. Throwing a side kick or a back kick is the more tactical response. But we're talking options in training here. We're big on having tools in the toolbox. So the idea of the realigning kick is that it's okay to make a slight adjustment and track with your kick. Or if somebody moves while you start the kick. It's one of the reasons we stay relaxed until the last second, Fa Jing. And that will help you, develop your martial arts to a greater level, because it means you're not overcommitting until the moment of impact. And that not overcommitting until the moment of impact will allow you to be more adaptable, which is infinitely useful within the martial arts. So I'm going to back up a little bit. And my audio quality is not going to be that good once you can see me, but I'm going to show you on the tree the idea of what we're dealing with the kick. So what I'm dealing with here is, normally if I'm facing in front of the tree, no problem, right? If I'm facing to the side of the tree, yeah, in other styles and in other applications, I'll throw the side kick. But in the case of the Chum Kiu form, the specific lesson being taught is realigning for your nailing kick. Nailing kick is just there. So if I'm facing this way, how do I pull off a nailing kick that way? I adjust my foot, torque my hips, and throw the kick. So you'll see that once again, so just so you can see when I'm facing you, if I'm facing this way and my opponent's over this way, with a simple adjustment of my foot and a throw, I can still hit solidly with the heel of my foot without having to compromise hitting with my ankle or the side of my shin, which are much softer. They're less worthy weapons, at least until you have spent considerable time conditioning them to be worthy weapons. Heel of the foot is a fantastic weapon. So I see I've breached 5 minutes, so we're going to end it there. That's the realigning kick, and I will talk to you later. Good journey.